Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Just once.
Yeah, just once.
Turn your wrist out a little. There.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
I've got food.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Don't push it, kid. If you see trouble, then run. Only fight if you have to.
Where did I put that open?
Oh, right. Go for the heart. Next time, I'm fighting.
Look at them beaming. You did that.
Die if I never
Could use the target practice.
Swing and swivel and wait.
Okay.
Wait. Now lunge. Excellent.
I miss my forge.
This is ridiculous.
Stay back, or else!
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth! It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing. In the box. Follow me, I'll show you.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
I am not grumpy.
Say that.
I'm just sad.
Swing.
Bored.
Remember, swing. You have teeth and claws. Use them.
Charmed, I'm sure. Knock, knock.
Can't give up now.
Feels like I'm waiting to die.
One day I'll catch
Stop!
a break.
This place is off limits. Leave.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right? I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's.
Bloody potion!
What? No, the potion worked. I'm strong as a bugbear and fearless. The old lady warned me that this might happen, that it was a side effect. No, she's been nothing but kind to me. Why would she... Sorry, I need a moment. I'm not...
The evil thing's in the chest.
If this isn't the most boring post in the Grove, I don't know what is.
Like this?
Almost. Turn your wrist out a little.
Waiting to die.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
I wonder when the goblins will come.
Swing and swivel and wait.
You say that, but you're looking forward to it.
I could use the target practice.
Something good here, I hope. More for me.
This is ridiculous.
Defender of the people.
Well, well, well.
Should mind my step.
Shame the goblin.
I can pack or talk and run. Shoes.
I'm just
Where are my
sad.
boots?
At the ready. I've got a long road ahead.
Where am I needed?
Let's get going. Very well.
Speak. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Well chosen.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
No. Go on. Bow.
Lower.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. Man, I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard feelings.
We're exposed now.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night. Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh.
When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Say that?
I'm just sad.
Hell's take
Bored.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
I'd die if I met a heroic and reeking of this place.
Blades up.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Defender of the people.
To die.
And I'm off. Let's chew the fat.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The Devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up. Forged from the heart.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
These things have stayed interesting.
Soldier? I'll tell you all about it after we've taken down those paladins I'm after. Believe me, it's worth the wait. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today. Copper for your thoughts?
Defender of the people.
I'll talk to the guards.
How fares the search? Maybe. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that
We certainly will.
Hells take me. What are we doing?
What next?
A hero at heart.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Any questions? See that?
Making me sweat.
Eager for battle.
The pride of the gate.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Looking ahead.
Is that everything? Feels like we're all waiting.
You're an idiot.
If not over, then through.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Sharp as ever. Can't give up now.
Don't be shy.
And your dogs!
No one back home will ever believe this. Don't waste a step.
No stopping it. We're exposed now.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face when I'm fighting a troll. You're an idiot. Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
This is ridiculous.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Nay, bother.
I could use the target practice.
Doesn't taste half bad. Speak.
No helping it.
You've got something to say?
What I would do for better tools. Please.
Ain't leaving town for a good while after this.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I am not.
Need anything else? Always happy to help those who follow the first circle. So
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
west, Baldurs Gate. East, El Turel.
What's inside? Something's waiting up ahead.
The Blade of Frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
What's hiding here? Breathe deep and move. Best get in and out. Interesting.
Your attempted pickpocketing.
Carefully now.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Ah, yes, yes, true soul.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Don't let me keep you, boss. The lads were gathered by the windmill.
You see anything shiny?
Need to find a way forward. Wish I had a bag of holding.
You've got something to say?
Speak.
Soldier?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
The pride of the gate.
Let's move.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I want to have a word.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me. I know that look. You're wondering why I was in... It's nothing. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Copper for your thoughts? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. You've got something to say? It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? Then, I'll fight ever harder, be ever stronger, till my deeds eclipse my appearance. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. She could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can, I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet. You've got something to say?
The pride of the gate. Sharp as ever.
No time to rest.
You've got something to say?
How much farther can I go?
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never...
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. Still, it took guts.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Soldier?
I hope Mizora flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Will. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little dashing.
speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten. Oh, would that I could. But your entourage is full. Wonderful.
You've got something to say?
Speak.
Need something?
Something the matter?
I don't know what you mean. This again. You're persistent, I'll give you that. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne.
It hurts.
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, I assume you've heard of her? Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you... Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal dark. It's difficult to say. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reason.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling in the... Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. That is not for you to know. Leave it at that. Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
What's on your mind?
Something the matter? I'd join you, but things are looking a tad Lead the way, then. Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones.
All right. What now? Time to press ahead.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
be useful?
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson.
Hate.
Seems simple enough.
Looks empty.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle to name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry.
In tears.